Looking at this, I wonder if one of my panels, like this panel over here, I wonder if it's not the same shade as the other ones. It seems a bit darker. Like even this little panel next to it. Huh. That's interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, it looks a little darker. Alright guys. So, remember our little scene that we've been making here? Our little chess scene? I've gotten some new ideas for it. I was looking at, I bookmarked some of them. Let's see. Because, first of all, I think this is like a pretty decent layout. First of all, I really like the placement of the chessboard. I like me being over on this side. Like, really, I might move the chessboard over a little bit like this in the end, but yeah, like I don't know, I haven't made up my mind on the position of the chessboard, but everything else is pretty much aligned how I like it. I like the idea of this wall here and this table, and me sitting behind the table, even though the table's going out at an angle, me sitting straight on with the camera. So what I'm just thinking about now is the style, because I have this cutout here in this wall, which is us starting to look at some style. We can also see it over here in this section. And so it makes me think, like, I just want to re-evaluate some of our layout here, because I've come across some pretty cool concept art. I mean, look at this. So this is Guardians of the Galaxy type stuff here. But it's so cool. Like, I love the dark, sort of grungy bit. Like, it's not super lit up or bright, clean sci-fi, you know? It's more like Star Wars. It has like a Star Wars vibe to it. And there was another one. Yeah, like look at this. Look how cool this is. It still has that sort of dark, grungy vibe to it. But we are getting some top light. It looks like there's openings, windows here. So this is sort of the mood or the feeling that I want to go for. I don't think I'm going to have a place where everything is lit up with LEDs. I think it's going to be a bit more natural than that. I think that's what I was going for. I should have just saved. I should have already gone through and pulled out a whole bunch of individual things and styles that I really liked, but I didn't. I kind of just scrolled through and found that one that I first showed you. So yeah. I think this is going to give us a little bit more direction as to the art style and sort of the breadth, how big of a space that I'm thinking of having. What the heck? Okay, right here. It made me wonder, like, this middle section is kind of like what our bar would be, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's just really, really cool. And you can see the little cutout alcoves on the side where people are sitting. What was the... Okay, so let's look at this artist here, because he had a couple... Let me see. How do I go and look at his stuff here? Can I just go to his profile? Because I was looking at some of the other things he drew, and they really stuck with me. Okay. This right here. I loved this sort of centerpiece table. I thought that looked really cool. The angles and the design of it. I really liked that. Let's see, what else? He had other ones too. I'm not really seeing them right here. Maybe I need to go to his gallery. There we go. Okay, so like this is pretty cool. The skylights, the domed roofs, sort of this weapon rack going on here. There was another one. See, like, I like this, but it's too clean. It's too clean for what I'm going for. Let's see. Where was that one? Like, I wish I saved it. Because there's like one image that I just thought was really, really cool. Let's see. You can kind of see the progression of his art. Okay, these are looking interesting. We're getting a little bit more sci-fi. No, I'm not really finding it here. Thumbnails featured, finished art. Okay. So yeah, so there's a couple ones that I think we should look at here. I think this is pretty cool. Keeps wanting me to make an account. I think this is pretty cool. I like the angles in this right here. Okay, let's see. So we'll save that one. Sure, we'll save a couple of these. Just because I like the style that he was doing. I mean, look how cool this is. This one, I really love this one. We'll put this over here on the front. Like, look how cool this spaceship is with like the cables. I love the sci-fi cables. Okay, this one and this one. Alright, so both of these, this is probably my favorite, second favorite, and then third right there. Okay. And it looks like he was doing some other fantasy stuff, so but I was mainly interested in the sci-fi side of things. Yeah, it's so cool. Okay, look at this. This angle is pretty similar to what I had going as well. Now let's, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, there was one that was not part that this artist didn't do. And I was clicking down a rabbit hole over here, so I don't think I'm ever gonna find it again. But some of these are really interesting. More by Sci-Fi Utopia. Let's click on space and sci-fi. See what comes up here. What if I did like... Also, I don't want to lose this page here. Anyway, I think it's given us enough lines and things to go off of. This circle here with this other circle coming in this way is interesting. We have circles. It seems like things are pretty rounded. But we do have some angles on these walls over this direction. Yeah, I love the mix of the circles with this really unique angle pattern going here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I was also thinking, like, there might be some tools that I haven't been using. Okay, cool. Like, I should probably download HardOps for Blender. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I think I like the spacing of it too. I wonder if... I don't like the stairs, so we're gonna change the stairs and stuff, but just having them there kind of helps me see where they'd be. And we might end up taking out the stairs altogether. Just because I don't have any reference photos that have cool stairs in them. Because I don't have enough like sci-fi experience to just make this up out of the top of my head here. So let's think. I like this grate. It looks like we have this like tiled floor. I don't know how I would do that in Blender, but it's kind of cool, this like hexagon floor pattern. This table is pretty cool. And then that's let me see here. Let's go. Okay. Then here was my other ones. Yeah. This one. I really like this one. I love I don't know why, but I do like the natural lighting. I do want it to have a little bit more neon stuff. Ooh, I really like this. Yeah, I love the idea of cables everywhere. I think that's something that Star Wars did really good, was the cables. Okay, let's see. These walls look pretty cool. The ceiling's interesting. We're not really seeing the ceiling in the one I have. But the walls and the floors are interesting. Again, it has this shape that I have going in Blender in this wall right here. It's funny because I really don't want to build more than I need to, you know? So that's why I'm spending time on the layout and stuff, so that I can know what I need to sort of put detail into after that. And I felt like I did a pretty decent job building this, but I feel like I could have maybe done a little bit better. Like maybe the two side bits could be separate objects. I don't know. Yeah, making them separate objects might have made it a little bit better. But we'll see. I wonder... Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of this sort of space bar we have going here. Let's see. Where was it? It was right here, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, like this right here. Hey, we have some stairs here. Wait, it's a link to a video? What the heck? Yeah, it's small enough that I don't really know how those stairs work. Alright, anyway, that's besides the point. What we're gonna do is just refine our sort of layout here. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So let's think. Let's think. So I like, yeah, like this right here is just so cool. I really like this image. Exit out of this. Move this down to the edge. We'll move this to 4th. Then we'll just save all these to a board so that we can always come back to it. Yeah, it's just so cool. You know, like, you're a nerd when you just geek out over cool spaceships and stuff. I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun doing this though. Oh, look at this. This is an interesting sort of centerpiece. I really sort of like this idea. This centerpiece here. Would I want, instead of a bar, like a centerpiece in the middle? That would sort of make it seem like this isn't like an inn or like a community place, but that it's more of a just like a machine room. And I want to see more of a communal place like that. But that is cool. I guess we'll leave that up for now. So this is the one that we were really, I say we, but that I was really liking here. These stairs are pretty cool. Yeah, I've not really seen any interesting additions to this picture on this side. Maybe this one? Nah, it's just a bedroom. Alright, cool. I think, yeah, I really like this one. Okay. So let's get going on this. So I say we play with this wall right here. And get this wall built. Alright, let's do this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy... So buying these add-ons here. Let's see. Okay, cool. So how do I... So I bought Hard Ops and Box Cutter. I've just been watching so many tutorials, and basically everyone is saying that the only way to do... Like, if you're gonna do a lot of Hard Ops here, which is basically all I'm doing when I'm modeling these sci-fi things, that these are the two things that are most important. So let's go to edit, preferences, add-ons, install. Right here. Install add-on. Is there like a progress bar or something? It's thinking. Hopefully this won't like crash the stream or anything. Hard ups, look, it's installed. Okay, then let's do box cutter. Okay. Box cutter is good too. Sweet. So let's add a new You know what? Let's watch a Hard Ops video real quick. Okay. Let's go to YouTube. Hard Ops Blender tutorial. See, look, I've already been watching so many of these.
Boolean just last in the stack. It puts it on the bottom. Hey everyone, Josh here. So this has been a massively requested tutorial. I did a quick 10-minute overview several weeks back on Hard Ops and Box Cutter, but that version has since become obsolete, and I've learned a lot of new things since then. So we're just going to cover, I guess, all the essentials you need for Hard Ops and Box Cutter. So this is just going to be more of a casual video, just letting you follow along and watch. Okay, so obviously you press Q to access the Hard Ops menu. Now,
okay, let's do it. So we're over here. Bam. Let's add a new cube here. Okay. I don't really have the hotkeys for all of this yet. But let's see. So let's just do this. Let's do -13 and then -7. Let's do 1 just to bring it up to the surface so it sits nicely on the surface. And then Q brings up Hard Ops. Okay. So I have this block selected. So let's go back.
A lot of you are probably already familiar with the menu and whatnot. For those of you brand new to it, basically all the options in here can be accessed anywhere here in Blender by default.
Right.
The Q menu just has a lot of built-in settings and just easier access to some of the settings here in Blender. And let me show you the important ones. So traditionally you would go in and say you had a cylinder or something that had a lot of flat edges like this. You would want to smooth it out, right? So if you right click and shade smooth, it looks terrible, and then usually what you'd want to do is go in here and use auto smooth to clean that up. Right. So that's 2 steps to do. You have to right click, shade smooth, and then you have to go in here to it. There's that if you want to set things by default. But usually the default settings are just fine for sharpen. So let me demonstrate what C sharp is. This is a very important one. Control E. Press Q at a time. Hard Ops, Hops, same thing. Okay, so C sharpen, we need to discuss that now. A little bit different, but resharpen.
I'm not so worried about sharpen.
Okay, so those are the sharpen settings. Most of the time, you're simply going to be using sharpen to select here. We'll discuss that in a bit. Usually, you're just going to left click, and you have a bunch of different options here. If you scroll up on the scroll wheel, you can increase the segment count. If you scroll down, you can decrease it. Okay. And if you don't remember some of the settings, so say for example you wanted to adjust the profile, you press P and you're going to see that adjust the profile. You can see in the right it's moving. But say, for example, you didn't remember what that hotkey was, you can just press the H key, and you're going to have a really, really big list here showing some of the different settings. Now, Jerry, if you're watching this, this is the most amazing thing. It's super useful, but it's a little bit overwhelming, and there's tons of stuff in here you're not going to be using that.
Okay, I don't think that this was the video I was most looking forward to. Anyway, so let's go into edit mode, select this side. I think if I got used to shift and spacebar. Let me think. Is it just G? How do I... Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew the hotkeys for all of this, but yeah, I don't. So we're just gonna have to figure this out bit by bit on my own. Okay. Okay, so this is its location. How do I look at its dimensions here? Scale. All right. Let's just go back into here. We can maybe make this a bit, let's make it a bit taller than the one previous. Okay. And let me think here. So let's go back to our reference photos. I mean, we can minimize this. Where's sort of a good wall for us to look at? These are pretty cool. Kind of hard to see with how dark it is. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think I was looking at these walls. That wall's a little boring. Oh yeah, and then this one took me forever to find. It's like all the way down here somewhere. Okay, so these walls are pretty interesting. Okay, so let's just go and add in some ring cuts here. Like one down here, right? Maybe a little bit lower. I guess I could change it right here. So why don't we just, when we add a ring cut, let's see. Do I have to click? Right click. Then how do I, number of cuts? Okay. Sweet. We have the number of cuts there. Let us select No, our select tool. Let's select this whole ring. We'll bring it down, because this is just the bottom sort of baseboard. Not baseboard, but you guys get what I'm saying. Then we can bring this one down just a titch. The reason I'm redoing it is just because I feel like I'm learning a lot more, so I feel like I could do it better this time. And because the way I was building it before was going to make things hard when I had to unwrap things and then apply textures to it. So I think I can do a better job this time. Yeah, and how do I... Okay, so what I could do here, we'll toggle everything off except for our wall. Except for, we're gonna toggle things back on. Yep. Okay, there we go. So, let's now go to this. Now I can line these up a bit. Whoops. A bit more perfectly here. Yep, those are all looking pretty good. We can do another loop cut right around here. We'll do one up here too. Go back to our selector tool. Move it about right here. Then this one about right there. Okay, cool. So yes, I pushed all the right keys, put them in all the right places. We are good. Sweet. So now I can select all these. We'll just bring these back to like here. Grab this one, bring him back. Okay. Let's just get these in a pretty similar place just to save us some work, and then I can tweak things. All right, cool. All right, so this was our basic sci-fi shape. Now let's look at some of our concept pieces and just make sure that we like that shape. Because you can see the shape here. Okay. I feel like I liked this one, the previous one, a little bit better. So I'm just gonna try to match it a little bit more. Okay, like this. Let's select our faces here. Let's just select these faces. And we can bring it in a bit more. Make the wall just a tad thinner. We're gonna extrude some stuff out of the sides. Okay. So what is the hotkey for
Hey everyone, be more of a casual video anywhere here in Blender by default. The Q menu just has a lot of
Q. Okay. Q. Got it. So if I push Q and we did bevel, okay, this is a million segments. Let's go down to 1. Interesting. It's not just adding bevels around the outside. Q, bevel. If we did sharpen, and then we did a bevel, it's a little bit better. It still does like a bevel in here. Okay. We might just have to select the faces that we want to bevel. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Let's build out the shape first. So let's see here. If we come in here and let's say we go into edit mode, let's figure out how to extract this as a new face. So Q, dum. Extrude along normals. Operations. Yeah, it's gonna take quite a bit. Yeah, just quite a bit of figuring out here. So this is interesting. Is there 2 lines here? No, there isn't. It's highlighted in blue. And I think that's saying that it's sharpened, right? Because if I go into this one, it's not highlighted in blue. So if I go to sharpen, I don't know. Okay, so we're back to somewhat normal now. Okay, cool.
built-in settings and just easier access to
Okay, let's do
afternoon, everyone. So let's just pull it to. Now we just have to scroll up on the scroll wheel to get the render as well as the mod. It's going to use the vanilla workflow, so no paid add-ons. Some of the settings here.
That's. Hard ops for beginners. Maybe this is more applicable to us.
And options and tons. Why I suggest that is because these add-ons are save preferences. Is
Okay.
the queue menu, because that's your operations fashion. In the original hard ops, there is like a long list of modifiers going up and down, and you can see it in here. So if I go to modifiers, there you go, it's like a long list and you have to scroll it, which is a little bit annoying. So this one is a very welcome addition to and change to hard ops. If you're coming from the previous version of hard ops, this video probably is not for you, but if you, for example, struggle with the new array, the v2 array, and you want some functions from the old one, this is where you change it to array v1. Let me see that bool tool here. By pressing Q, so you see that on the left bottom corner, if I press Q, I'm switching between the small one and the big one, and you can adjust them accordingly. The next very simple and basic operations would be like, let's create a cut with a box cutter. You can see that shading breaks, so we need to add weighted normals, and the way to do it is simply by alt clicking sharpen. In any case, if you hover your mouse over a tool, you can see that the plethora of options is going to pop up, and you can see what these keys are. And again, as always, if you press H, you have it easy. The same with decal machine, if you same time, which is
Wait.
there you go. It's gonna go above the bevel, because now first you need to boolean and then you need to bevel to ensure that, you know, the edges were cut into the mesh are actually beveled, because if the bevel is gonna be at the top of the modifier stack, you'll see that these edges inside won't get beveled, which makes sense, right? Because you first bevel and then you cut through that bevel. So there you go. And again, if you want to apply everything, just Control Sharpen and Bob's your uncle, and this will leave. This will apply literally all the booleans. So there you go. So hard ops has a lot of quality of life. It's a quality of life tool, really, and there's a lot of quality of life functions. For example, if you click on a face and you want to rip it off, you can do it with ease, but you can do more than that. You can, for example, go to Curve Extract and hold Shift, and you can rip it off and solidify at the same time, which is bloody brilliant. You can, for example, easily...
Ooh. Okay, so let's try it out. So let us come in here like this. You know what? Let's take that off. Undo that. Exit here. Come. Let us add a modifier. And let's do mirror. Okay. So let's try this again. And we can turn back on the music here. Operations. Mirror. It doesn't seem centered. Set origin. Set geometry to origin. Okay. Let's see. Set origin to geometry. There we go. So we can keep it flush to the ground. It's kind of weird. I don't quite understand that yet, but I'm sure I'll learn. Okay, so now let's add let's go mirror. Let's do this side. Let's add a Boolean cut. Okay. And let's select, whoops. So if I go here, there we go. All right. There's got to be a faster way to do this, but I'm still learning. So let's dissolve faces, right? Like this. What did that do? Why is it making everything else go hollow? Let's see. How do I box select? Right here. The problem is that doesn't select all the way through the object. Alright, X. Or, I posted Z. Okay, X. Delete the edges. That's not what I want. Faces. Why is it see-through all of a sudden? There we go. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I was confused by what was going on. Okay. We're making progress now. Select these, select these. Okay. X, faces. There we go. So now we have a mirror. So that means I only have to really worry about this side now. So let's see if I can do this right. G. Let's bring it a little closer. Okay, so what were we trying to do?
And solidify at the same time. You want to rip it off, you can do it with ease, but you can do more than that. You can, for example, go to curve extract.
Curve extract, and then I hold down shift. Got it. So let's say I want to extract this. Here, let's undo all this because it's kind of messy. There we go. Actually, never mind. Anyway, let's just try this out. Select our faces here. Q. Curve extract. I'm gonna hold down shift. This, Q. Okay. So I'm gonna click shift. And I can bring it out like that. And this is actually a separate object, but it's mirrored on the other side. That's really cool. So what happens when I click on this object? We go into edit mode. And I'm just going to select edit mode. What the heck? So let's... Do I have to solidify? Okay, let's just undo all this. We'll undo all of this. Okay, we're back here. Q. Curve extract. Q. Shift click. It's a plate. Let's see what he did.
And hold shift and you can rip it off and solidify at the same time, which is bloody brilliant. You can, for example, easily bevel verts. If you go to bevel and control click on mark, you can actually bevel a vert, and this will behave like any other bevel, which means you can change profiles and have fun with it. So that's genius. If you want to add second bevel, all you need to do is control click on a mesh or go to an option known as.
So what if I select this and I go to mesh tools? How do I make this a mesh now? Like, how do I edit this? Nothing Google can't help, right? Convert extract to mesh Blender.
Step, which is in here, which will also add the bevel. Again, if you hover over F1, when you go to key maps and all kinds of YouTube channel, even including my channel. Thanks very much, Jerry, for adding this. I really appreciate that.
So it is a new item. Alright, well that's cool. So let's try this again. Convert to extract. Let's do transform. Nope, that's not what I wanted. It's a plate. This is moving it. Let's hide this guy. Interesting, okay. It's a plate. Let's go all the way back here. Q converts to a plate. A new object. Control. This is what I want right here. So we're gonna extrude it. That's not the right one. Bam, look at this. So now we have a brand new object here. Okay, so it's control, not shift. Shift made a plate, and control made a brand new object. Okay, that's really cool. What's so cool about it is that it's also mirroring on the other side as well, which is really, really cool. So, let's say I want to change this a bit more. Let's see. You know what, why don't we just delete out this line? That's looking pretty good. Yeah, let's edit this a bit more. There, 3. And let's pull it out just a little bit more. Okay. Sweet, because in my head it's gonna be made out of a separate material, it's a separate object. So I think that will just make it a lot easier. Sorry, I felt like the music was really loud. Okay. Yeah, this is just super cool. Yeah, I'm gonna X out this one. I can't really see any detail. Again, can't really get details in that one. Okay. So if I select this, let me think. Let me think here. And if I add a bevel here, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's add a bevel on all of these. Q. Add a bevel. Yeah, the shading. Something happened weird over here. What if we brought this down to just 1? Yeah, I don't know if I like... I basically want... Oh, is it because of this line? Might be because of this line. Let's dissolve the edge. So now if I go here and we add a bevel. Okay, I just wanted to see what that would do. Add a bevel. Okay, so that's much better. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Okay, we're gonna add a bevel. It's interesting that it's adding it. It's interesting that it's adding it on this corner as well. So what I could just do is select this whole thing, add modifier, let me see, add modifier. Isn't there like a soften? Where was it? I'm not really seeing it. It's not smooth, is it? Yeah, no. What is this? Bevel, edges. Okay. So it's just a bevel. Bevel. It's doing something weird over here for some reason. Is it because it's mirrored? Yeah, that's gotta be it. I don't know what switching it to width does, but it fixes it. Yeah, the lines are looking a lot better. So segments 3. I feel like we need to add a bevel to this guy as well. Bevel, segments 3. What is this, like 0.3? Is that what we did? Yeah, the shading is way off. 0.082. So 0.082. The bevel is just so small. I don't know, it's looking better. Here, let's... This line right here, let's bring up. To like right here. And let's bring this down. Then this up. To make it a bit more uniform. Let's see. So this one we actually want level. Like this. Okay. That's looking pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. Having this bottom I don't know if I necessarily want the bottom to be beveled. .82. So what if I just selected these faces? and added a bevel. That's where it breaks off like that. Okay, I see. So, do I need to select the face instead? Like this? And then add a bevel? So yeah, so this is with the bevel and the whole thing. Doesn't matter so much because no one's gonna see the edges. So maybe I just don't spend my time on it. And I just have to sort of adjust my expectations, right? There's something weird going on. I think it's just the way I was doing bevels. It's kind of... I've been doing them kind of a strange way. I don't know if I'm fully understanding how to do them correctly. I seem to fix it. Okay. So I think having a box up here now, and then having a cable come down in there, that might be pretty cool. Um, See, it's also beveling the top. Which I don't know that I want.
And you know, Hardops documentation, if you're lost, you should always look up the...
Let's see here.
But say, for example, okay, so let's go over some of the other sharpen settings real quick. This will be really fast. So as you can see, if you hover over it, if you press or hold shift and click this, you need to add bevels. The bevels are what capture the light on the corners, as you can see. So it's really important you add those in. So all you do is you press Q and you click on bevel. Now there's a few different settings. The face we were working with, it'll actually just keep the face and turn this into a curve. Where instead in Hardops, you just go in here, you can go to radial array. So there's two different ones. There's the array around the object, whatnot. You can go with the extreme.
How to bevel just one side, Blender? Control B. So they're just doing a shortcut. Let's see. So Control B. What the heck? How did that work? And how do I make it so it's a perfect 45 degree? So we can up the segments right here. So it's just not a modifier, like it doesn't apply to the whole thing. I'm just editing this actual corner. Bevel is stretched. Let's see.
Hello guys, it's Jonas Central here, and this isn't going to be some tutorial of some sort. It's just, I'm going to show you how to fix an issue that you might have run into, and I know I've run into this cube up on the y-axis. Go into edit mode, and then Control B to bevel this edge. But as I do that, as you can see, the bevel comes out, add in another cube. Go into edit mode and scale it up, and then bevel the edge, and as you can see, it's beveling properly versus stretching it out. And the best way to explain this is by, let's say I have this cube and I bevel the edge and then I scale it up on the y-axis. As you can see, it's looking similar to the my first example, because it's you're stretching out the object. So as you can see, we've got a cube, and this, when I just scale it out of edit mode, I'm stretching the object. But if I go into edit mode, I'm not necessarily stretching the object, I'm just changing the object data, which you can then manipulate to do your bevels versus literally just scaling it up and down. So if you ever want your bevels to be nice and smooth or whatever, I recommend not messing with your starting object, but going into edit mode before you start scaling things around and adding and removing faces. Otherwise, you're going to end up with really weird bevel effects like this.
Okay. So it's because... So let's go to scale. Let's remove this bevel. One. Let's see here. Why is it crooked? Here, let's just delete this. Okay. Yeah. So let's add in a new block. This is kind of a cool idea. Let's add in a loop cut here. And a loop cut up there. Yeah, no, that's perfect right there. So then we'll just grab this face and we'll just extrude it out. Sweet. And then we can bevel this. Shift Control. Nope, that's not it. What is it? New object. Just Control. Let me see.
Length itself. The G button lets you move the vertex freely. By pressing an axis type with X, Epsilon or Z, you bind the movement to this axis. You're able to switch axis while moving.
That's not what I was looking for. Let's see here. Edit preferences, install. Okay, cool. So let's do a new object. Add new object. Let's extrude this down. So this is basically where our cable's gonna go. Or yeah, let's pull this down a bit. So let's put in some lines here. We'll have it come up to there, go down to here. No, that's not what I want. What, every two? Let's try every two. Okay. Let's do... Shift. What am I looking for? Or not Shift, Q. That's not what I want. I think we're going for extrude. Sort of like this canister right here. And let's select all of these in here and we'll add bevels. Let me see. What happens if I... like that? I mean, I don't really know of a better way. Yeah. So let's go select all of these. Just don't click on any of the right ones. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, so like that. So we can re-smooth it, right? Control Shift. Because I don't like this. You know, let's do this again. Add mesh cylinder. Okay. Bump our vertices up. Tap into this. Here, 3 W. I want it to be a bit longer so that I can put it in at an angle if I need it to be. So let's do a couple loop cuts. You know what, there was a interesting video I was watching for this. Here. Just minimize this, bring this over.
Shoot along normal.
What was I watching before? Um. I think it was this one. He made some really interesting. Whoa, this is cool. Okay, maybe I should just get this. It will save me a lot of time instead of having to make all these sci-fi panel things myself. Yeah, the sci-fi panels. Let's do that. This is looking sick. Sci-fi panel trim sheet pack. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was able to add in the bevel. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. We might need to move it up here and then put in some smaller ones down here. Because having more than one sort of cable is pretty important. I feel like we also need to scale this down just a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. I feel like Yeah, that amount of detail is not even able to be picked up. I put too much detail in that piece. Yeah, it's just too much detail. They're not gonna see that. But they will see this. Okay, cool. I never know which way to drag. I guess it's just because I was looking at it at a weird angle. It's kind of strange. Okay. This piece is done. Should we resharpen it? Control Shift click. All right. So we're gonna have to scale this down. We're gonna have to rotate it like this. We're gonna have to scale it down like this. Gonna have to put it into place. Let's move this one over here. Okay. So I think I'll like them better if they're like bunched right next to each other. Like almost inside of each other. I'm like completely upside down. It's crazy. Here, let's get right side up again. Let's see. Okay. Let's go take a look at this. Not bad, actually. So what we can do is we can move it over this way a little bit. Yeah. Alright, sweet. That adds a little bit of detail. Again, this mesh ring thing that I put on is just too much detail. Like, no one's ever going to see that.
transfer, but I solidify these handles and junk, and then you need to shape it up to create a decent shape, right? Or you just run, you know, a geo and then like verts, and then you extract it, you know, with hardopes, or just change it into a curve, etc. Right? So a lot of ways of doing it, but they're bloody annoying. So Cablerator is just making this thing into a joke. Alright guys, so the way you create cables with this add-on is really simple, right? There are two major ways, okay? Now, the shortcut is Shift-Alt-C, and then you create a cable, and you just click between two objects.
Wow, is it really that easy? Okay, so Shift-Alt-C, create cable. One point is there, other point is here. That is so cool. So Shift-Alt-C, one point here, the other point here. Then Shift-Alt-C here. Okay, sweet. So now let's we'll go back to the video and see how to change the size and stuff.
And if you want a new cable, you press Q, and you have a new cable, and you can keep going like this forever, right? Now, if you create a cable,
okay,
you have a few options. You, for example, can change thickness of this, or you can change if you want a new cable, you press Q, and you have a new cable, and you can keep going like this forever, right? Now, if you create a cable, you have a few options. You, for example, can change thickness of this, or you can...
Okay, so let's see. So if I have this selected, Shift, cable. Connections or collections. Cable. How do I get back to edit the cable?
You can change the fall off, okay? So, and the tension, right, of this curve. So you have some different options in here, right? Now, in addition to all this, you know, you can change the twist method, and this is quite interesting because let's say that, for example, I'm going to show the wireframe, and you can see that maybe not on this cable, but occasionally the wireframe is going to you just click between two objects, and if you want a new cable, you press Q, and you have a new cable, and you can keep going like this forever, right? Now, if you create a cable, you have a few options. You, for example, can change thickness of this, or you can change the fall off, okay? So, and the tension, right, of this curve. So you have. And now let's try to do this again, shall we? Be bothered because it's not the point of the tutorial. So now, next thing that you can do with this cable, right, is you can edit it, and this is brilliant. Like, you can add stuff to it. So, for example, let's grab a cylinder, right? Not the cone cylinder. That's what I want. Let's actually make it larger. Okay, like this. In fact, no, let's make it smaller, and let's add some segments to it.
Okay.
So it curves, and let's, you know, chamfer this. And before we do that, let's actually place right mode, deselect these two, and select Alt S and move it inside Bob's uncle. Right now, let's add this to the cable, shall we? So now what you can do is click on this one, click on this one, click on the cable, go to edit mode, deselect these two and select these two, so you got these two end caps selected, right? Go Shift Alt C and
here, let's delete these. So Shift Alt C, We're gonna put our first point here, second point down there, and then what is this? Width is S? Oh, okay. Okay. S. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Alright, Q. Shift-Alt-C. We'll draw a cable. Center point will be in the middle of this circle. Cool. That's looking pretty sick. Okay. So let's edit this. We're gonna select this point. Whoops, I keep pushing the wrong button. And we're going to move it down a little bit. Yeah, that's looking good. Guys, look at this wall. This is coming along very nicely. Okay, let's just add a little bit of detail to this surface, and I think we should be good to go. So let's do a loop cut. Like here and here, yeah, sure. And let's extrude this down. Okay. Sweet. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know if we need... My body is going to be covering it up. So we don't need too much detail here. You know, it'd be cool to have like a bar going around here. Almost like a handle. Yeah. I'm just looking at all these bars. They're pretty cool. Okay. So let's see. Let's go into edit mode. So let's think. If we put in a loop cut in here, get a loop cut down here too. Actually, no. We don't need a loop cut there. But we could do with another loop cut over here. Let's hide everything else for a second. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, let's reveal everything. Let's get out of here. I put the cables under the table, but they should be in walls. In the wall file. I'm just thinking about this wall segment. Can I add in something here that makes it look even cooler? Let's think. So W. Yep, let's undo these loop cuts. I mean, what we could do... We could do add... I'm just trying to think. Maybe we don't need to add anything. Yeah, let's not add anything. Alright, let's kill this. And let's add a cube. Let's go in here. Let's bring it up. Let's go into edit mode. It's going to be a long table. And then where was our really cool table we were looking at? This right here. Look how cool this is. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything that cool. Okay. So let's get both of these corners. Add in some make this. Now let's do an inset. Whoops, no. Something like this. We could extrude this down. Hmm. How am I going to do this? So let's hit 0. Okay. Let's think here. Hmm. Okay. So maybe this is a better angle? Okay. So we have a couple options here. Let's delete this camera.
Our main camera. So how do we make another camera the main camera that's going to be used for the render? Well, we can do so by either coming to View, then go to Cameras, and we can set the active object as camera, or we can use the hotkey Control Numpad 0, which on a Mac would be Command Numpad 0.
Okay, so if I select this, Control Numpad 0, View, okay. So let's see. We have this one. Control numpad 0. Control numpad 0. Let's see. Let me see here. What if we... The cube will just be part of the building. Same with the camera. Let's do a new collection. And let's do chessboard. Okay, and let's add mesh cube. So I say, all right, let's hide everything except for our cube here. All right, let's bring up the bottom. Bring in the side. You know what? We could even bring in this side here. And let's select these corners. Okay, cool. So this basically is just gonna go set origin to geometry. Nice. Okay. So... you can see it, so that's awesome. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm just trying to think of... Okay. So this and this, we need to rotate. Let me think. Okay, so we have this and our chessboard here. Can I extrude this? Yes. Yes, I can. It's kind of weird, but that's... chessboard. Okay. So we have our chessboard here. I gave it a little bit of thickness just so we could better see it and edit it. You basically just want this straight on to the camera. Like that. Cool. So I had to bring in the camera a bit closer so that we could have this on the table. Because when it was back here, it was like right here before. It was a little bit different. But the problem was is we couldn't have anything we couldn't show that it was sitting on the table because the chessboard was so big and I was so small. And that's I think good for chess channels, right? But my channel's not a chess channel. I just play chess every once in a while. So yeah, zooming in a bit closer, making me as important of content as the chessboard, I think is good. And then having this contraption down here projecting the chessboard, sweet. Let's see. Then setting up some sort of computer system in front here. I wonder if I could have a projector on my side as well, but it's reversed and facing me. I don't know. That'd be interesting though. Alright. I'll keep this camera here in case I change my mind. Because if we delete this and then we hit 0, you can see what it was. And the reason this angle's cool is because you could see the whole curvature of the table. So, but I think this one's better. You can still see the curvature. Well, no, you can't. I mean, you can see this part of the curvature here. Yeah. I think this is just better. Okay, cool. Sweet. So we basically finished the wall. We basically finished this wall here. And we got our table mostly set up. Cool. I think I'm gonna call that a night, guys. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been working on this forever. It's crazy that all this time I've only been able to get our cool wall done. I think the cables look pretty sweet. And the table, but I'm learning, like I feel like I'm getting better, so that's what's important. Anyway. Alright, guys. It's time for me to peace out. Thank you, everyone who stuck around and watched. And, as always, break a leg.